Previously on Let's Play The Lord of the Rings The Third Age. Not Boromir was sent by Denethor to go and get the real Boromir and bring him back to Gondor. On the way he was cruelly and vilely ambushed by a supposed-to-lose fight involving ringwraiths. However, he was saved by definitely not Arwen, Honest.
Return to the shadow, slave of Sauron. What grace has been given to me? Let it pass to him.
After being saved, they went together to Rivendell, where they found the Fellowship had already left. So they followed them to the Misty Mountains, where they met not Aragorn,
Hello, lovelies. Fresh tracks. The dwarf came this way.
and possibly not Gimli, but he's a fancy dwarf, so what's the difference?
Both of you. I hear something. Well, Ranger, it's about time.
They made their way to the gates of Moria, where they fought the Watcher in the Water once, and then twice on the other side, somehow. They made their way to the Bridge of Khazad-dûm, where they met Gandalf and fought off a Balrog. A lesser Balrog or greater Balrog, it is left unknown. They escaped, getting to the Emmet Gullies, where they helped an elf, help other elves, and save them from Uruk-hai.
How may I be of service?
We must cleanse these gullies. Help me assemble patrols so we may cut past the rear guard of Uruk-hai.
They made their way to Rohan, following what was left of the Fellowship. And now, the continuation. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Lord of the Rings The Third Age. It has been quite a while since we were last here. The last time we were here was about a year ago, and I put a hold on this and a few other Let's Plays. Well, actually, I think the other Let's Plays were just outright stopped due to a virus that killed an awful lot of my files. In the case of this one, this is a console game, so the save games weren't actually lost. I just kind of stopped an awful lot of the games. I think pretty much all of them were stopped. Some of them, I don't think. Were any of them immediately replaced? I don't think so. I don't recall such a thing happening. Now, if you have watched... I did a little recap video for those of you who kind of didn't want to go through all my old videos. But if you did, you will know that we didn't actually finish there. We finished heading... we headed over to Rohan. I came back and had a big fight in the stockade and then saved it. But that video is lost, alas. Oh, where am I going? Do I want to go this way? No. I'm sure there's a way for me to travel. Like, transport myself. I'm using this mini-map. It's not helping. It's not helping. I've got to get used to this camera. This camera is not good. Because the camera is, I'm sure I've commented in this in other videos, it's inverted in pretty much every direction it could be inverted. So I'm pulling the stick right. So it's basically, you're moving the camera rather than pointing it in a rather than controlling where it's pointing. Which just seems to be unintuitive in comparison to other ways of doing it. And so we're heading back to Rohan, home of the Horse Lords. Now, last time, I think, yeah. So the last video, this is this is what we did. We got to here, had a bit of a fight just outside, and we got to here, and we could save there. There's not much point. Here we are in Rohan, and more than Rohan, because that is Fangorn. I don't remember there being a massive lake next to Fangorn in the film, but whatever. Whatever. We'll go with what we go with. I'm going to take one of my earphones out because these are really loud. Scream at me! Ah! Right. Now, if memory serves, right, I could do all these effects, or I can just boost up my skill points in the other one. So let's see what we've got. We could all retreat. That sounds terrible. Royal Grace restores health each round. War Call, Fellowship Grace, Company Might. Company Valor for the hits and misses. I mean, these are only orcs. I don't think we need to worry about health. Trying to work out which is the best earphone to remove, because this game is really loud. I wonder if that's because I'm putting it through the... I'm doing the sound through the TV. I don't know. That could be the case. Right, Rangercraft. You have... Bowcraft, which I think has Arrow Flurry. 2 foes. Hit those 2? Yeah, I think so. I'm really going to have to drop the volume of this game. I don't know, like, I can't affect it in the, on the game, so I don't know where I'm lower, how I can lower it for the sake of my own ears. I don't think there's a volume mechanism on my screen, because it's predominantly a screen. It's just the ability to kind of go out to... Unless I get, like, a speaker system, and I can tweak the volume on the speaker system, and then put it through the headphones. I don't know. Right. What have we got? We got the Power of the Valor, which I think that brings someone back. No, that's Aura of the Valor. No, that's protect them if they do. Haste increases their attack, and then there's attacks. Sword Crift. Weakening Slash. No, Leech Inspiration from this guy. Because I guess he's got certain powers which will... so he'll have a decent amount of AP that we can leech. And also stop him using abilities. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. One thing that I'm going to point out is I'm using... This is part of the reason I wanted a dual screen, is I'm actually looking at what's happening. I can see the recording going on, which is really, really cool. Leadership. I think maybe Royal Grace might be useful. So I can see what's happening. I'm playing the game, and then I've got a little bit of a delay for the recording, which, I mean, delay's not hugely important for this, but I think actually she's going to heal herself. Heal. Gift of Galadriel herself. Because she's greedy. She's our healer, she needs to survive. Ow. That sounds bad. That's going to slow him, but counterattack. Yay, counterattack. Murder of crows. No, not the crows. Apparently crows are evil. Thelian Wrath. Orcbane might be useful. I'm not sure I want to... He's the most powerful, but we're also stealing action points from him. So it might be useful to keep that. Thelian Wrath. I think we'll go with Orcbane. Decent amount of damage. I think Thelian Wrath might have done more. Stun. Stun you, because you're the one who's mostly alive. So if you're stunned, that means we don't need to worry about you for a moment. No, not Berethor, he's the protagonist. Oh my goodness, Idril, you have a job to do. Actually, do you have like a King's Royal Grace? You get some random healing. Although it's over time, so it could do with more. Get Galadriel, yes. I wonder if that defaults to the person with... Wow, that was a lot of health. I think I wasted the King's Foil. Thelian Roth. Well, actually, you're back now, so we can give you a pummeling. Good. Oh, those birds are evil and powerful and dangerous. Go for an arrow flurry. 2 shots, you might be able to do my... I've got this perfect. I should be using it. I think you do extra damage while you have it, if memory serves. Like, this is a game I've not played for a year, and I had played further than that before. I've nearly completed it. We'll get to it. We'll get to the point I'm thinking about. More healing. I could go with one of these, or I could just... I don't want to use all my experience. I could do a little Healy, or I could do a little Fluid Strike. Little Fluid Strike. I probably got one Stunning Strike, not a minimum. I should have done that. I was thinking of trying to preserve action points, but that was a terrible plan. More healing! And I'll have to have a look at what stuff they're learning. I'll have to have a look at that. My right ear is going to hate me at the end, by the end of this, I think. Orcbane, maybe? Chattering Strike, lower his armor. Might make things better for everyone else. The problem is... Actually, what perfects have we got? Earth Barrage. Big damage and stuns. Terrible Bite from Wogjaws. Fell Clawing. Lethal Clawing. Arrow Volley. I think I'll wait. Draining Shot to steal some of his health, I think. Ha 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 ha! Health. Oh, he's gonna die. Each inspiration. Oh no, that doesn't do damage! And you missed anyway. Guardian Strike. There we go. I think you slowly get action points. You have a much better image than I do. Just looking at what's on the screen. Poor Hadhod. We hardly use ye. Barathor gets a new sword. Female villager, I live because of you, but you must save the surviving warrior who still fights on in our village. Question updated. You received an epic scene from Middle Earth. View it. Receive content ID. Receive content ID now. Yeah, let's have a look. Old Hay. Oh, we've missed one, have we? We missed a few. Alright, well, we'll see.
Saruman turned Rohan into a battlefield. He has used his power to drive them into a war they cannot win. He cares not, for the destruction will prevent Rohan from mobilizing in Gondor's defense. One by one, the villages of the Riddermark will burn, their horsemen disperse, their will weaken. As all of the land flees south to Edoras, Saruman's armies will march on what remains.
No. Ow. Right. Stats. Elaghost. I think speed. Yeah, increases. Oh. Dexterity for your defense melee. I think we'll put one up because that's your chance of hitting. Strength is damage, and we'll give you a boost to speed, I think. No. You're going to get boost to Constitution. With your extra health. New equipment. Which lowers my health, lowers my action points, lowers my spirit, increases my speed. It doesn't seem particularly useful. Is that the one I'm currently using? It is. 36 base damage, plus 3 damage per level. So, yeah, it does more damage, but the extra stats aren't as useful. I lose 2 health and 5 AP. I think the extra damage is probably worth it. I think that's what you've got to kind of be thinking about, isn't it? Onwards! Is this where we meet? Who I think we meet? I think we might... Yes, I thought so. Her name is Morwen. She's definitely not Eowyn. Definitely not. Wait, I spent 2 minutes making those kind of jokes. She's a thief who uses axes a lot. Let's beat up the people we can beat up. Battle haste. Let's kill the veterans, I think, and then we can mess with the others with speed and whatnot. Ow. A flaming arrow into my chest. I don't want to use perfect mode. I want to give Morwen a chance to... I think her name's Morwen. I want to give her a chance. I did get to her. I did get this far. Give you some haste. So you get more skill points for Morwen. Oh, leave me alone. Stop it! Leadership. So we're gonna go with... What's that health like? Oh my goodness. And apparently I get to go immediately afterwards again. I do. Good. So we'll go with the Company of Valor. So I'm more likely to hit, less likely to be hit. Very leadery. Idriel's going to heal herself if she gets the chance. Double cleave. I think she's the only one who's done damage so far. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, Morwen. Let's kill this guy. I get 2 in a row. I'm not going to be able to take out either of those guys. So, item. Which one is it? I can't remember. Which is the one that brings them back? Health medicine. Probably not at sufficient health to survive, but you're an extra body. Ooh, and you get to go next anyway. Healing. Okay. Ooh, you have counter attack, eh? And give him a double cleave while you're at it. Therian Wrath. Adriel probably wants to heal, but I think we'll go with Orcbane instead. It might do less damage, which gives us more time to fiddle with skill points. It's kind of, you're manipulating skill points. I know, I'm kind of being a bit cheeky. So, some health. More one. Oh, it is Morwen. It's written right there. I read occasionally. That has been known to occur. You need better access, love. Sure, we've got some. We might not do. It'd be very weird to receive items for a character that hasn't arrived yet. Knock you down.